When I first started writing, it was a long time ago, and what I would do with children never really came into it. I can't believe what a really good job this is to mix with children, because you can work from home and you can choose your own hours and you're your own boss. And it's been brilliant. I feel so lucky. I kind of get to see you guys. I've got a toddler as well. And then then I can take my laptop with me, I can go out, I can get a couple of hours childcare. And to not have that commute and that thing where you have to kind of leave them at 8 in the morning and go to work and come back at 6 at night, or to face the choice of not working at all. I'm really lucky. It is a good job to mix with children. Okay. Yeah, I mean, babies they make you more focused. But it's kind of quite good. Actually, do you know what? I realise now where all the time is, which is I used to go out all the time because I was in my 20s and going to book parties was very new and exciting. Whereas now I have to be really very careful about that, because children under 3 and hangovers do not mix. No, they do not mix at all. I think because I had an office job for a long time, I'm not very good at sitting at a desk in an office, so everything tends to end up in bed. But what I do is I keep notebooks everywhere around, and I just buy things I like. There's Claris, and that I think is very nice, and try and keep notes running or taking over. The problem with that is quite often if I've got one by my bed and I wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night and think, brilliant, I've solved it, and I'll write something down and I look at it in the morning and it's just gibberish, doesn't mean anything at all. I'm magnetically compelled to doctors, but oh god, a courier, it says here. I have no idea what that means. I also tend to do my editing in the house. Editing is my least favourite job. I call it a red pen edit. I go and I buy a new red pen. I'm always on the lookout for whatever the best red pen is. And it's just like being a teacher. You go through, it's like your English teacher with your essays, where she would go through and she would mark it with a red pen and put "see me." This is actually a pilot script that I'm writing at the moment, rather than a novel. Then it has to go over the page, and the worst of all is just sometimes I just have the page is just scored out and it says "insert" at the top, and that means, this was rubbish. You've got to completely rewrite the whole scene. And it will go on over the back. And the red pen edit, that's the bad bit, but most of the work, the real stuff, goes on outside the house. The first thing I did when I moved to the area was to find the coffee shop I wanted to work in. You need somewhere where the staff are nice and it's comfy, and for me it really helps to get out the house, to leave, to feel that I am going to work. And I take this little red laptop, which is the smallest laptop I could find anywhere. I do back it up, not as often as I ought to. Hey. Sometimes the very nice staff do take Michael Francis off my hands for 20 minutes, whereupon I have to really type as quickly as I can. Depending on what if I'm at the beginning of a book, or if I'm not under any time pressure, I'll write 1,000 words a day. But like at the moment, I have a deadline in about a month or so I'm writing a lot faster, 1,500, maybe 2,000 words a day. Sometimes I'll work on 2 things, so I'll do 1,000 of the book and maybe 5 pages of a screenplay. And I'm here, I have my coffee, and I can just focus and really go at it and get as much done in a couple of hours, get my 1,000 words done, and then I get to spend the rest of the day playing with the babies.